Hare Krishna. Today we are going to do the deep cleaning of the Kangen machine, which is done once a year. For that, step 1 is to unplug the Kangen device by switching this off. To remove the electrolysis enhancer, keep your 2 fingers here and push it backward. Then it will come, and there's an edge here, you can hold it and pull it backward. And then keep this safely. I have kept it safely here. You have to press this push button and push it and move your hand backward. This black cover will come. Keep it aside safely. And then here you can see remove and install. So just push it until here and lift and remove. And then remove this filter and remove the rings, because these are very important parts of the machine. Important. So we should just keep it very safely. And then in place of the filter, we are going to keep this CPU. Okay, and the CPU has its own rings, so we should just keep it here, and we need to lock it. So now we have to turn it towards the right. I've locked it. Now we are supposed to lift the machine and keep it in sleeping position, and out of the 2 pipes we have to take the white pipe's nozzle and we have to turn it anti-clockwise. This is the white, this is the grey, so we are rotating this. Yes. Now there will be a ball inside, so we have to cover it with our fingers or with our palm. This hole, it will have a ball inside, it should not get lost. So we have to cover it and lift the machine. Yes, and this is the ball. And this we have to keep very safely, because after the deep cleaning we have to keep it back in the same place in the same method. So I am keeping it inside this box and closing it and keeping it safely with all the other Kangen parts. Now we need to make the machine sleep again and close this hole with this pipe, with its own pipe. By rotating the nozzle clockwise. That's it. Now the next step is to make some hot water in a cup and add 3 to 4 packets of cleaning powder to the hot water. So I have taken a cup of water and we will be making it hot. For whatever water spilled, I'm adding some. You can see Kangen people told us that this will need a 40 watt submersible pump or 30 watt submersible pump. So we get it for some 300 rupees or something. It was not expensive at all. In Amazon we got it, 40 watt submersible pump. So we will be using this. Now so far these were the steps. Step 1, to unplug the Kangen device. Step 2, to remove the electrolysis enhancer. Step 3, to replace filter with CPU. Step 4, lift the machine and keep it in sleeping position and out of And out of the grey and white pipes, rotate the nozzle of the white pipe and place your palm on the hole and make the machine upright to catch the ball, and and close the hole by using the white pipe. Then step 5 is to make some hot water, a cup of hot water, and then we will be adding the e-cleaning sachets. These you can add 3 or 4. This is what the Kangen PDF has said. And step 6 is to fix the garden hose on the pump and to connect the white pipe to it. So this is the submersible pump, and I'm going to fix the garden hose to the submersible pump. This is the part of the submersible pump only. So I'm just fixing it. I had already fixed this garden hose to it. So I pushed it nicely. Yes, so it's well fixed. Now we are supposed to connect the white pipe to this. Now which is the white pipe? Kangen has grey pipe and the white pipe. So this is the white pipe and it's connected to a water source. So we need to separate it from this point. So we are supposed to remove the white pipe from its water source at this point, not at this point, I'm sorry, at this point. So for that, all we need to do is, you can see this portion, we need to push it and pull this backward. In one hand we need to push this part towards this side, and this will be pulled towards the opposite side. The same pipe, I am trying to push it in this so that we can do the deep cleaning process. I simply rotated this green pipe with my right hand and pushed this one inside by rotating this green pipe. It's possible, it's not difficult. Since I'm only one person who's recording it, I took my father's help to separate this pipe from the water source, but it's a very simple job. It's not difficult. Collect 2 to 3 liters of water. Yes, so we have collected nearly 3 liters of water in this bucket. So that was step 5 was to keep hot water in a cup and add 3 to 4 packets of cleaning powder to it. I'm not doing this step, but I'll be doing this step first, and this step where we fix the garden hose onto the pump, and we have done that, and then we have connected the white pipe to it. Step 7 is to fill the bucket with 2 to 3 liters of water and dip the grey pipe into the bucket. So the grey pipe is here. This is the grey pipe. So we will be, people generally separate this from this, but I won't be doing that. I will use the whole thing as the grey pipe, and we are just supposed to dip it into this bucket. That's it. So if this is dipped into the bucket, that's enough. This heating of water should have been done at the end, because I did it in the beginning, it got cooled, so I'm heating it again. And after it is heated, then we are supposed to add these 4 powders to it. So for that, since this is not for eating, I don't want to put it in this vessel. I will put it in a plastic mug and transfer it. So I am pouring all the 4 packets of cleaning powder into this. Now this hot water I'm going to add to this cleaning sachet, powders that I have put in this, and this will be poured into this bucket. Let's add this solution into this bucket. Yes, that's it. And now we need to be quick. This submersible pump can be immersed in the bucket. So since it's getting immersed, we are almost coming to the end of the procedure. Now we'll be plugging in the submersible pump's cable, and the grey hose has to be inside, and we can switch on. Actually, all my steps were correct, 100%. There was a problem with this submersible pump. So when I had dipped it, there was no sound coming, and so I was a little worried. And so I lifted it from water and put it back, and now you see the whole work has started. Water is flowing through this, and the water is flowing through this. The Kangen machine is not connected to any water source, but whatever water is there in the bucket, that is going from the submersible pump through the pipes into the machine and doing the cleaning. Now this procedure should go on for 1 hour. Now it is 12:07 and this procedure will go on until 1:07. After that, after the 1 hour procedure, let the deep cleaning go on. See, connect the plug to electricity and turn on. It has been done, and therefore the work has started. And step 9, let the deep cleaning go on for 1 hour through Kangen 9.5 facing the bucket. This is the Kangen 9.5 pipe. And step 10, after 1 hour, plug out the pump, remove the white pipe, remove the grey pipe, connect the white pipe to its water inlet. This is the white pipe, and this should be connected back to the water inlet which my father connected, and then turn on its cork used to run water. I have not turned off the cork, so I don't need to do anything, but in places where they need to turn off, they need to turn off or turn on. But we will have to remove the grey pipe. This grey pipe, since I didn't do anything, I just had to fix it back over here, and only this pipe should be fixed back to its water source, this white pipe. So after this 1 hour procedure, the steps are simple. All we have to do is white pipe should be connected back to its water source, and the grey pipe should, which is the beauty water pipe, should go back to its position, and then we have to run the water for 5 minutes to rinse the machine. So that time we have to run the water through this place. We have to run the water, and water will flow from here in fact. It will flow. Right now there is no water source. It's only the water in the bucket. So that time we have to run for 5 minutes the water, and then after washing it for 5 minutes, then we have to place the white ball back inside the machine in the same manner as we did before, and then set the machine back to position. Then place the electrolysis enhancer, then remove the CPU and replace it with filter. Cover the black lid. Wash the CPU with Kangen water after removing the beauty water, and plug the Kangen machine back. So these are the steps. We'll be doing it after 1 hour. Now it's time to switch off the pump. So we are supposed to now remove this white pipe and this grey pipe. Grey pipe is easy, so we just have to lift it from the bucket and fix it in its position. I'll fix it a little later. And then this one, just turn the green pipe We had to turn it to fix it, turn it, remove. That's it. So now this one is the white one which was connected to the water inlet. So we will be fixing it like this. That's it. It's done. That's it. That's how we fix it. And this submersible pump can be removed. And we can move the Kangen machine. And now we are fixing the beauty water pipe. Not the beauty water, the acid water pipe. And now we should see, I hope the connection is proper. So I switch it on. If it's proper, nothing will leak. Yes. Now it has to run for the next 5 minutes. 5 minutes it's going to run, and it's going to clean the machine further. So 5 minutes are up and I have switched it off. Now we will put the ball back into the machine. So again I have made the Kangen machine rest, and again we are turning this anti-clockwise. Now we have to be very careful and put the ball carefully inside. So I have stored it safely here. And yes, this is the ball. And this should be put carefully inside. It should not get lost. Yes. We can see it. It's inside. Yes. So now I'll be putting this back. I'm turning it clockwise to lock. That's it. Now I'm placing the electrolysis enhancer back. Now I'm placing the electrolysis enhancer back to position. So we have to fix like this. After this, fix the cover. Yes. So it has been fixed nicely. And after this, so place the white ball back, done. Carefully, in the same manner as you have removed it, set the machine back to position, place the electrolysis enhancer, remove the CPU and replace it with the filter. So the filter is here. I had kept it carefully like this so that it doesn't get spoiled. And now we remove. Now you have to lift the CPU, and these rings should not get lost. So keep the CPU aside, and now very carefully you can see a mark here, a curve, and here also that curve is there. So we can try to match them and put it. That's it. This symbol will be in the front, so it's not difficult to fix it. And now install. So we have to just do this. Yes. Now put the black cover. The black cover. We will be fixing it. Yes. That's it. I again pressed this and pushed it. So this is done, this is done. And I think everything is done. Yeah, after this, we just had to remove the beauty water and then wash the CPU with Kangen water. So now the machine is ready for use, but we have to follow the procedure that we do every day, that is collecting the beauty water. So we should collect the beauty water. So let's collect it, but before that we have to plug in the plug and switch it on. And now switch it on. Beauty. And we should collect the beauty water. Yes, so let's collect the beauty water. And let's collect the plant water. The beauty water will be collected as usual for 2 minutes. This submersible pump will have a lot of water, so we better keep it here and allow all the water to go before keeping it in our cupboard. Yes, so 2 minutes are up and we have removed the beauty water. This is the plant water, will go to the plants. Yes, now it's time to wash the CPU and its lid. So I am turning the Kangen water pipe, 9.5 pipe, and I'm bending it so that I can wash the CPU. Now this should be let to dry in a clean place. And once it's completely dry, then we can close it and keep it back in its place. So the deep cleaning has been done. Thank you. Hare Krishna. For all of you who want the procedure of deep cleaning, you can just pause the video and copy these in your book and follow the book